Alright guys, welcome back to the Cars Garage. Today, I am going to be doing my first ever case unboxing video here on the channel. So this is pretty darn monumental and exciting for me, and I hope it is for you guys too. I have the complete contents of the half count version of 2024 Singles Case G, which I just found entirely at Walmart. I found the entire case at the store when I went just the other day, and I was just so darn excited to find all of them. I couldn't believe I found the whole case. Didn't get to find the box that they came in, so I didn't get to unbox the case in the store. But whatever, I still got to find the entire case, and it was pretty exciting for me because it's been a while since I found everything in one case. So we have 12 cars to go over today. Of course, a couple of new ones and a new variant, of course, as well. But we're going to start off with the boringer stuff, although really nothing is too boring in this case. I like everything a lot in it, but I'll start off with the somewhat less exciting stuff. I'll put these guys back here, I guess, and we'll just start off with a good old classic, the Lightning McQueen with racing wheels. He is in this case. Technically, this is the 2023 version I have. This is the only one I didn't pick up the other day because it was damaged. I'm waiting to get the 2024 version on better card, but I'm realizing now it's the exact same. The card back is the exact same. So, I don't know. There's only one car on the back. That's very strange, as seen in Cars 2. Didn't realize that, and of course, this one is my signed one from Mr. D, of course, 100K he wrote there when I bought some cards off of him. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys, of course, a classic who just so happens to be in the case. Not really a great addition to the case, but whatever, it's still alright to have them. I do gotta get the 2024 version eventually, just because I want one on slightly better card. This one is damaged, and also it does have the autograph on it, so I'll get a better well, not better looking. I think this is like top tier Lightning McQueen's racing wheels, but I'll get a 2024 one eventually. Anyways, here we have Mateo, of course, Mato's husband, and here he is back for 2024, now on Red Riders. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think this is the first time he's been issued in a case this year. Definitely not. He's very, very small and lightweight, so it kind of sucks that he is in this case because, I thought they would just keep him to 2023, but they brought him back for 2024, and I guess it's alright. Really cool card back, though. Look at that. The Ghost Tractor, Cave Mater, Lightning McQueen Deputy Hazard with Slime. He was supposed to be in this case, actually. He is, but he's in the full count version, the 24 count version of the case, and same with President Mater. He's also in the 24 count version of the case, but, oh well, not in the 12 count version. Then we have the Quadrifasor and Space Creature McQueen. So very, very cool card back there. But Mateo is not all that exciting. I'll go over everything that's in the 24 count version of this case later on. Motto is in it though too, so it would have been kind of cool if they would have put Motto in here. Maybe took out that Lightning McQueen with racing wheels, but whatever. Either one is alright, I guess. Here is Kevin Shiftright though. He's in this case. Nice to see him back. Not his first case he's been in for 2024, but still pretty cool. He's a pretty popular character, I guess. I mean, every Piston Cup racer always ends up being kind of popular, and they're doing a lot of them for 2024. So, yeah, nice to see him back. He's a new variant this year for me, not for everyone else, though. It's not the first time they did him from Thailand. He is the Clutch Aid Racer number 121. And yeah, he looks pretty darn cool, I gotta say. This is not the updated artwork version, though. On some European versions of this guy, they decided to update his artwork, give him a brand new one for some reason, but they still haven't done that for the American and Canadian cards, unfortunately. Maybe they will eventually. On the back, it is an older card back from the beginning of the year, so we do have McQueen, Sheriff, Todd the Pizza Planet Truck, who was just a carryover from last year, Sally, Mater, and Hall in Gas, who I haven't found yet still on 2024 card. Oh, same with actually, I guess all of these except for Sally and. Did I find Sheriff? I guess I did. Yeah, Mater too, technically. And McQueen, I think he looks the same. He was on Red Riders last year, so nothing exciting there. Then we have Rusty's Dynaco, Cruz Ramirez. I didn't think she was in this case. I didn't think I'd find this case so fast. So I really wish I wouldn't have opened up my 2022 original version of her, because that was on Perfect Card. But I just opened it recently. I waited like almost 2 years to open this Cars on the Road version of Cruz, and then I just opened it very fast, kind of on a whim, because I wanted to review her. And I don't really know why. I mean, I know why. I wanted to have her opened, but I guess I just didn't expect to find her in a store for the first time, because I know she's a peg warmer. She was too, like the last couple of years in the States, but in Canada, I've never found this version of Cruz. It's a really cool metallic version of Cruz, so I'm happy she's in this case G. There's supposed to be there is two of her in the full count version of the case. Same card back, it looks like that who had? Oh, Mateo had. Yeah, look at that. Same card back. As seen in Cars on the Road, of course. But yeah, perfect condition pretty much, so I'll be keeping this one in the package. Fortunately, they still haven't corrected her rims and made them black like they should be. They're still gray, but that's not really too surprising. Then we have Ruby Easy Oaks, the Easy Idol Racer from Cars 1, number 51. Very, very cool to see him back. I don't know. I want to say her because his name is Ruby, but I think it is a him. This was a new variant in 2021, so it's not technically a new Thailand variant, but for me, it's my first one from Thailand, so that's pretty cool. This is one of the better Piston Cup racers, I think. I think Kevin Shiftright over there was probably I think one of my least favorite ones from the first Cars movie, so I'm happy that they included Ruby. She looks great on this card, too. And then on the back, we have some older cars once again, because I don't think this is the first case Ruby is in. We have Mater with Sign, who I still haven't found, Cactus McQueen, who's actually in this case, Alan, I was going to say Aiken Axler, but now he's called Alan Aiken Axler. Kathy Copter, Brush Gerber, and Corey Turbowitz. A lot of cars here I haven't found yet. The only ones I've found are Cactus McQueen and Brush Gerber. A couple of him. And then McQueen's in the 2-pack too, so he's nothing too exciting. But who do we move to next? I guess we'll move on to Cactus Lightning McQueen. There's a few McQueens in the case, so we might as well just get through with them as fast as possible. Although one of them is actually pretty cool, as you can see back there. But here's Cactus McQueen. I don't know why he's on the Redder Riders packaging. I mean, the racetrack. I mean, they're all on Redder Riders, but I don't know why he's on the racetrack stadium background. That doesn't make much sense to me. Obviously, this is a McQueen that appears only in Radiator Springs, so I think that's kind of silly that they put him on this background. But whatever. He is a new variant to 2024, but this is not the first case he's in, I don't believe. Maybe actually for this one, actually. I don't know. I don't really remember. But you can get this guy in the 2-pack with Mater as well. So he's really not too desirable this year, I don't think. Despite him being a new variant to the year. I already opened and reviewed him though. He's not that great. So if you want to check out that video, you can. I don't love this variant, but at least they added the Rusty's logo on the spoiler. That is a nice touch. Next up, though, we have Heyday Smokey. This one I'm actually really excited to have now from Thailand because I did not have him from Thailand yet. It's not a new variant. They first did him a long time ago, though. It really has been a long time. So I think this might be the first. No, it's not the first case he was in this year, but it's I think maybe the second case he's been in this year. That was pretty cool. Smokey's Automotive Service. I do really like the simplicity of this guy. And when I was actually buying all these cars in the store, the lady cashing me out said her husband used to collect cars. We had a little bit of a conversation, and Heyday Smokey was actually the one that she held on to and looked at the longest. She looked at all of them, but Heyday Smokey was the one she looked at the longest. And it doesn't surprise me because he's very, very cool. I love a good old fashioned truck. Best dang garage in town. See the license plate back there? I didn't even know he had a license plate. That's cool. Very nice. On the back, once again, some older cars because he was in the previous case. I think he was in case A. We had the Vuzine Racing Tractor, Rusty's McQueen, Rusty's Cruz, Eric Breaker, Jackson Storm, and Bill. And why do they not put a car there anymore? I don't know. But anyways, we have 6 cars left. Who do we go to next back here? I guess we'll go with Paunchy Wipeout. This one's actually brand new to me. And when I got him in the store, as you probably saw in Checking the Pegs episode 3, I didn't even realize that he was new to me. I didn't even realize I didn't have this guy because I was getting confused with the Cars 3 version. I do have that one, but I never did have the Cars 1 version of Ponchi. So this is like a brand new 2024 car for me, even though it's not even a new variant, I don't believe. But he does have a pretty funky looking expression. Can't wait to see that when I open him. I don't know why Thailand really changed it a lot. Like his eyes, I don't know, they just don't look quite right. But he's a very cool car. Love the colors on this guy, and I'm happy he's back for 2024. Cool artwork, too. It's one of those classic artworks from the 2010 days, and so I do like that a lot. I'm glad they didn't do the Cars 3 version, because this one I feel like is harder to find than that one. Although they could start doing Cars 3 racers again. Don't know why they haven't been lately. This is the same card back as one of them, though, not Ruby. Same as, oh yeah, same as Kevin's. Look at that, same card back. So that's boring. They really should change up the card backs, but whatever. Next up, we have one that is, again, a new variant of McQueen to the year, but I believe he was in Case A, and he's been in a lot of cases too. This is Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen. This one's not on really perfect card for some reason. I mean, it's banged up here. That's kind of to be expected with these smaller 12 count case boxes, but for some reason, this plastic blister is moved down kind of a bit too far. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is moved down a bit far, so maybe I'll definitely open this one. Don't really care about this one, keeping it in the package, because he's pretty easy to find this year in 2024. For most people, not for me. This is the first time I'm finding any of these cars. But, I will be definitely opening them. Hopefully I'll find another one eventually. Same card back once again, so that's boring. Same old cars. Hopefully they reissue Todd again, though, because he's becoming rare on Redder Riders, or at least I think he is. Very cool, though. I love the metallicness. Everyone thinks this guy is a Chase for some reason, just because he's a metallic McQueen, but he is not a Chase. So he is kind of cool because he's a new variant this year. We'll talk more about him when I review him. I don't think he's perfect. He's very grainy and everything I've heard with the decal quality, but I don't know. He actually looks pretty good. He's not even supposed to be metallic, really, or at least that metallic, so it is kind of an inaccurate looking die cast, but still, nonetheless, still pretty cool. Love the artwork too. And oh yeah, once again, why did they not put him on the Radiator Springs background? I have no idea. He really should be on that. Same with Cactus McQueen, but this one even more so because his name is literally Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen. So why they put him on the racetrack background, I have no idea. I'm lost for words. Anyways, though, here is another one. This one's actually brand new to the case. I know that for sure. This is Boost with Flames, the third tuner they have done so far this year with Flames. They've all been new variants, not really substantial variants. I mean, they just have the Flames added in the back. Everything else should be the same. But I only ever had the Chinese versions before, as everyone did. So this is really cool to be getting another one. I already found Wingo. He was in the previous case, G. So I'm very, very happy about finding Boost now, too. Weird, though, because, well, wait, was that the last case? A, B, C, D, E, F? No, I forgot about F. DJ was in F. I completely forgot about the letter F. But yeah, DJ was in F with his Flames, and Boost is in this case with his Flames. Weird, though. Like a brand new car, but yet the same old card back that someone else had. Oh yeah, Ruby Easyos had, like a card that was released earlier on in the year. So why are they reusing card backs? I don't know. It's weird. Lazy on Mattel's part. They were really doing a good job last year with changing them up and swapping out the cars to, show newer cars that you might be able to find in store when you find this in store. But now they're not really doing as good of a job with that, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, now on to the new cars from the case. The brand new cars. We'll start with the one that I'm less excited about, but I'm almost like 100% for each one. Completely excited. This one I'm like 99% fully excited for him, but only because he's a little bit of a repaint, but he is very heavy. This is Tony Motorfelt. As you can see, he has a new for 2024 badge of honor right there, and he is from the B movie episode of Cars on the Road. He's the sheriff actor who everyone really thought, I think, that he was just a simple old kind of like repaint of Roscoe. Or in fact, I think most people thought he was actually the same color as Roscoe, like dark green kind of color, sage kind of color. But no, he's brown, and he is fully made of metal too. I don't think Roscoe, yeah, he definitely was not fully made of metal before. I think only the actual truck portion was, but this added piece over the truck bed was always plastic before, I believe. We'll find out when we review him. But I can say almost 95% positive that that was plastic before. So that's really cool. He does feel substantially heavier than Roscoe. And I mean, Roscoe was a deluxe when they did him, they rescaled him in 2019 or 20, whenever that was. So obviously we don't have deluxes anymore, so they had to put him in a singles pack. I'm very happy about that. It's like you're getting a deluxe, but in a singles pack for less money, of course. So that's cool. Once again, though, an older card back, but at least these cards are more exciting because they're all new to the year. I think at least except for the Quadrifasor. He's pretty much new to the year though because he was only in case was it M, I think, of last year, 2023. It was very, just like one case one time. I think it was only in the, yeah, he never really hit the States or Canada because I think he was only ever sold in the full count version of the case or something like that. It was something stupid. But in Europe, I think, in the UK and stuff. So yeah, he's pretty much a new car, 2 to the year. Hopefully I'll be able to find him soon. And these are all the other cars that I already went over before, of course. They're all great though. All great additions to the year. And I can't wait to unbox Tony Motorfelt. He looks really cool. Great artwork too. They really animated him very well. Looks just like he did in the movie. And it's cool that you can get Tony and other cars in the B-Movie Episode 2 that are all new to the year, like Slime, Deputy Hazard McQueen, and President Mater, who I already reviewed, so you can go watch that right now if you'd like. Anyways, though, here's the last car from the case, Chris Freatman. And I am blown away by this. This is really cool. I said that Tony Motorfelt was like a deluxe, but this guy, he really is like a deluxe because despite his size being not ginormous, he is definitely a lot bigger than a regular singles car because of his huge tow hook in the back. I mean, it is very, very big, and it reminds me of that deluxe tow truck they did in the past, Tow and Owen. I got him in Florida actually, so I always remember that. I always remember him for that. And this guy definitely is giving me nostalgia towards him because he's a classic Cars 2 character. This guy was actually from Cars on the Road, though, of course. You can't tell from the packaging unless you look at the back, because obviously Cars on the Road packaging is gone. So this year, once again, same card back. Shame on you, Mattel. Stop reusing card backs. But yeah, this guy was from the Trucks episode of Cars on the Road, but also he was just like Adam Rodriguez. He also appears in Cars 3 very briefly in the background, but he does not actually have the decals he had on him in Cars 3. So Adam, they made him look exactly like he did in Cars 3, but Chris Freeman, for some reason, they wiped off the decals, I think because he appears like from the side, so that's why Adam only appears from the front. So I'm pretty sure that's why, maybe this guy only appears from the front too. I don't know why they wiped off the decals. It would have been cool if you had the Piston Cup logo and whatever else it would have said. I think Race, Fire, and Rescue or something. But this guy is pretty much the exact same as the truck that they put in the Meet the Cars book for Cars 3, the 2017 version they did. But they called him Herb Kerbler back then. We'll talk more about that when I review him. But yeah, very strange. They call him Herb Kerbler, the same name they gave to the next gen four wheel drive racer. And yeah, I don't know, he looks the exact same. Only difference is he doesn't have the decals. So he technically is from Cars on the Road, but he's also, just like Adam Rodriguez, he's also from Cars 3. But maybe not so much for this guy because he doesn't have the decals. Kind of confusing, but he looks really cool. This whole contraption in the back, he actually looks fantastic. So I'm super excited to unbox him for you guys very, very shortly here on the channel. But before we leave, I don't want you guys to leave just yet because I do have to read to you the contents from the full 24 count version of this case. This case, the 12 count version, is missing out on Jackson Storm, Sally, Kevin Racing Tire, Fair Game, who I'm very upset about. I really wish he was in this half count case, but whatever. And then one extra Paunchy Wipeout. We only got one in this version of the case. An extra Cruz Ramirez, the Rusty's Styco version for Cars on the Road. Mato, obviously, like I said earlier, is not in this case. She is in the 24 count version. And then an extra Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen. That is a little less exciting, but still kind of cool. And then Lightning McQueen Deputy Hazard with Slime. He's in the 24 count version of the case, so that really stings because I don't have him yet. Really wish I would have been able to get him in this case, but whatever. President Mater was also in this case, or he's in the 24 count version. That's not so exciting to me because I already found two of them, but he is really cool and new to the year. And then an extra boost with flames, which would have been really nice to get an extra one of because I'd love to review this guy as soon as possible. And now I'll probably wait a while until I find a second one just in case he does end up becoming rare. This one's on perfect card, as are all of these cards for the most part. So I really don't want to open any of them, but I will if I can't find seconds of them, just for you guys, of course. But let me know which car from this case was your favorite. Maybe it wasn't one of the more newer and exciting ones. Maybe you don't even care about those. Maybe it was one of these classics from Cars 1, like Cactus McQueen or Ruby Easy Oaks. Not me, though. My favorite one was definitely Chris Freightman, but it might end up being Tony Motorfelt when I actually unbox both of them and review them for you guys eventually because they look really cool. I'm super excited have some more new characters from Cars on the Road. But before you go, I do want to show you guys something that I just found out. You may have already seen it on a short video that I did, but this Ken and Janoki and Justin Road Ritter 2-pack, I was planning on opening up today and reviewing for you guys a nice, good old-fashioned Saturday video. I forgot what day it was for a second. But I am not going to be doing that today. That's why I did this video instead, because I figured, hey, I'll do a case unboxing. I can't do this. I'm not unboxing these guys today because I just found out this is actually an error. This Ken and Janoki is supposed to have one spear on the right side and one orange flag on the left side. But mine has the spears on both sides. So clearly I got gypped. I don't have an orange flag, which is actually a good thing because that means this is an error. And it's in the package. And I was very, very close to opening this guy. Like, I had my whole table set up. It was all cleaned up, ready to go. I had these guys sitting on the table, had the phone camera ready. I was about to hit play. Then I start looking at it a little more, giving it a quick once over, and I realized that he didn't have the orange flag. And then I realized, put two and two together, that this is an error. So this is very exciting to me. I can't believe I got an error, especially a 2-pack error. Maybe they're more common though, because I did find a 2-pack error before with an Eric Breaker Spiky Phillips 2-pack. My one Eric Breaker, that was like in 2018, I think. It's been a long time. The one Eric Breaker in the pack did not have his wheel painted. His one wheel was completely black, which was cool. But this is even cooler because this is like an extra piece attached to the car. That's just like something they forgot. This is like something added, kind of. I mean, you're getting less because the flag is gone and it's replaced by a skinny, tiny little spear. But still, I'm very excited about it. I can't believe I got an error. Very cool to me. Someone that doesn't find errors too often. I actually did find, it's not my first one of the year, I did find a misprinted decal on the back of my Gale Boffert hauler that I got earlier on in the year. The one I got with Daniel, actually, at the Leamington Wally Mart. That one was actually an error, it turned out to be. I don't think I ever told you guys about that. So that was exciting, but this is even more exciting because it's just a better error in my opinion, and it's for a brand new car too, so that just makes it even more exciting. But anyways, yeah, let me know who your favorite car from the case was down in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see more case unboxings in the future. I'll try to make them, but I really can't make any promises because you never know when I'm going to find everything from a case. And, it'd be funner if I had the box, but oh well, really doesn't matter. Same thing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'll see you guys next time right here on the Cars Garage.